Hello and welcome to another installment of Talking Trash. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, I'd like to say it's nice to see your face again, and if you're new around these parts, I'd just like to extend a friendly hand hello and say, how you doing? I'm Fizgiig. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I was in school, day in, day out, listening to this boring-ass teacher just blather on about prime numbers and proper nouns, I had a really hard time not just completely zoning out and not retaining any of the information for hours at a time. In fact, in the first grade, the teachers had a rule that I wasn't allowed to have more than one pencil at my desk, and I wasn't allowed to have one of those big pink eraser things, because I would have the pencils have dialogue with each other, and I would stick them on the eraser and pretend like it was a vehicle, and I'd have them fly around and have adventures and stuff. And obviously the teachers got upset by that. Now looking back, I do realize that I was just being, an annoying, energetic kid, and obviously the teachers were right to take that stuff away from me because, I was just disrupting class or whatever. But I would be lying if I didn't say there's a part of me that is a little resentful towards them for taking away that one little nugget of happiness that I could find in school. That's what the show is about today. Imaginative kids stuck in an unimaginative system. So come along with me as we dive straight into creating Rem Lezar. What you doing there, bud? You drawing an infinity symbol? That's cool. That's cool.
Rem Lezar? Where are you, Rem Lezar?
Wait, where are we now?
I don't feel like school anymore. Let's take a trip to an unknown land.
Holy shit, kid. Look out. There's a fucking guy back there.
Zach.
Whew. Thank God you pulled us out of there, Teach. That guy nearly got us.
I've just about had it with your daydreaming in class.
I wasn't just...
And I will hear no more stories about your imaginary worlds. When you're in my classroom, this is the only world there is.
Whoa. Look, I'm no teacher, but if I was, you would never catch me telling a kid not to use their imagination. The teacher is apparently so sick and tired of Zach's shit that she sends him to the principal's office.
Zach, I think it's time for you to discuss your behavior with the principal. Again.
But...
No more stories. No excuses. No buts.
Oh, did I forget to mention this was a musical?
When I'm dreaming of a dream.
Whoa, look out! Nobody told me this was going to be in 3D. When I'm dreaming of a dream. What? Maybe your teacher's right, Zach. Maybe you do need to fucking focus up in class if you think dreaming of a dream is a thing. Okay, that's like saying I was eating ice cream and it was ice cream flavored. Ice cream is the medium. There has to be a flavor. The dream is what you're having. You have to have the dream about something, right? Dreaming of a dream. Yeah, you and the bitch from Les Mis.
Taking a trip through this unknown land, hoping to find what I see, trying to understand.
Zach, look, buddy. I know we've had our differences in the past, right? Maybe I was wrong about the dreaming of a dream thing, okay? But you gotta listen to me right now, okay? You need to fucking run.
Running to find what I feel in my mind is a place that I long to be.
Come on and take my hand.
Do not take his hand, Zach. Remember Stranger Day. Wait. Okay, yeah. Remember Stranger Danger, Zach.
Answer the call and emotions. Hearing the wish of a child's faith. It's an open book.
Oh, It's just Ninja. I don't know what I was worried about. He's probably just trying to sell them some Fortnite or something, you know? There's no way he has any evil intentions.
Part of the joy that I get from this boy.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to run that by me one more time?
Part of the joy that I get from this boy.
Nah. I don't play like that. I don't like that. Nah. Part of the joy that I get from this boy, implying there's more than one part of this boy that brings you joy. Ninja, I think you might have some explaining to do. Whoa, what's up kids? Legal Lezar here to let you know that what Fizgiig has been doing to Ninja's name is what's known as libel. And as Ninja's legal team has kindly let us know, if we use his name in a slanderous manner one more time, he's gonna have us killed, and then personally Fortnite dance on our graves. So remember kids, don't fuck with the rich. Legal Lezar out. So, as my lawyers have informed me, that is not in fact Ninja and is in fact the titular Rem Lezar. And as my lawyers also tell me, he also does not need to explain anything, as by all accounts he is imaginary and therefore cannot get the joy that I jokingly referred to earlier. So, just from me personally, I just want to say, my B. Zach does eventually make it to the principal's office, and we see that some girl is leaving. I only pointed out because the first time I watched this I didn't notice it, and I was really confused later in the movie, and I just wanted to make sure that you didn't make the same mistake that I did.
Do you have any kids?
I like to think that all the students in this school are my children.
So, are those not your kids, or what?
I don't think the question is what we're going to have to do with me, but what we're going to have to do with you.
Zach,
I don't think you can get away with that today. Telling your principal, the question is what we're gonna have to do with me, what we're gonna have to do with you. I mean, the resource officer's getting called in there. Zach's getting his bag searched. He's lucky if he only gets like a 2-week suspension. He's probably gonna have to go to counseling. I mean, they really take the dumbass shit kids say today seriously.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kids Saying the Dumbest Shit. Yes, that's right. Now, on today's episode, we've got a little Zachary here, and Zachary has been struggling with focusing in class, you know, so Zach, I just gotta ask you, what are we gonna do with you?
I don't think the question is what we're going to have to do with me, but what we're going to have to do with you. All of you.
Hello. No.
I forgot Bill Cosby is a rapist.
Nobody wants to listen. Not my parents, not my teachers, nobody. Nobody.
So after this, we cut to the little girl at her home, and we learned that she is imaginary friends with Rem Lezar, and he is also ruining her life.
Mommy, you gotta believe me. It's not just my imagination.
My patience is wearing thin with this nonsense.
Jesus, chill out, Mom. I like that even the toddler is like, holy shit. Ashley is the girl's name, and she gets sent to bed, and we learn that she's afraid of the dark.
Please, Mommy, I don't like the dark. I hate you. I didn't do anything wrong. Why can't they understand? Rem Lezar.
I'm sorry, but that feels like some sort of subliminal messaging, right? You're gonna have her just whisper his name creepily at the end while you fade in and out his logo? That feels like some cult shit, and I'm not about that. Steven Seagal. She's worried about the night, but fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on the way you look at it, Rem Lezar shows up to help her.
My
No, we can't keep coming back to this point, but look, it's fucking creepy. She's chanting fantasy while he chants little one. I bumped the mic.
Come on, my little one, won't
Look, Ashley, I'm going to tell you the exact same thing I told Zach. Do not take his hand. Remember stranger danger.
When you close your eyes, your imagination can see wonderful things. When the lights are not on, isn't it just like closing your eyes?
Good night, Rem Lezar.
The next day at school in art class, Zach and Ashley notice that they are each doing pieces of art about Rem Lezar.
A girl wouldn't understand. Girls understand things much better than boys can. Why don't you go somewhere and braid your hair or something?
Holy shit, dude. There is no coming back from that. She is done, dead, demolished. She has perished.
Don't forget the quixotic medallion. You see, a girl can understand Rem Lezar.
Meet me in the gym after school. Follow me. We'll pretend you don't know me.
I will not. What? Let's get something straight right now. You're no better than me, and I'm no better than you. You want to talk to me? Then you better also be ready to listen. In other words, I will walk beside you. I will not follow. But you're a girl.
This kid is what I would call a class A gamer, alright? He's not even willing to walk next to a girl. After that, they go to the park and talk about Rem Lezar.
My mother says Rem Lezar is imaginary. But how can we have the same imaginary friend? It doesn't make sense. Because he's not just imaginary, Ashley.
Why you always gotta be so extra, Zach? God.
What does it take to build a friend? A little bit of trust and advice to lend. I need a friendship, I know that's true. Just like the friendship I have with you.
All of a sudden you have a friendship with her? Didn't you guys meet like an hour ago?
Just like the friendship you have with me.
I'm sorry, were we not all in the gym when he said you have to walk behind me because you're a girl like 5 minutes ago?
Yes, just like the friendship I have with you.
Whatever, I guess they're friends now, and their big plan is to build Rem Lezar.
Together we can make him be exactly like our fantasy.
I don't really know how you go about building a new man, but I'm pretty curious to see.
With bits and parts and faithful hearts, creating Rem Lezar.
You know, funny enough, I think that's how Dr. Frankenstein made his man, you know? Bits and parts and a faithful heart. The kids decide to make Rem Lezar out of like some junk and a mannequin, so let's check it out.
What does it take to build a friend? A little bit of dreams and some glue to mend. I need a friendship, I know that's true.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Just like the friendship you have with us.
Just like the friendship I have with you.
And it talks? Oh, God.
We did it. We created Rem Lezar.
Yeah, but at what cost? Now we have to look at this.
Something's wrong. It's just not Rem Lezar. Zach, we forgot the quixotic medallion.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with them. You forgot the medallion. A storm rolls up and the kids get scared, so they decide to huddle around the mannequin to keep safe. Hit the go back button, Control Z that shit. Look, I know I was laying into the mannequin pretty hard earlier, but fuck, it was way less scarier than this.
I'll tuck you in tonight. Good night, and sweet dreams from Rem Lezar.
They all go to sleep, and when they wake up in the morning, even Rem Lezar seems surprised to be alive.
I can touch. I can feel. I can hear. And I can see.
Why?
You needed me.
How?
You believed in me.
Where?
From within your mind.
Holy shit. I was not expecting the musical number.
From another place, not from outer space, from some place even higher.
Even higher? You mean that God shit? For real? After that, the kids realize that Rem Lezar still doesn't have his medallion.
Thank you.
Rem, what about the medallion? What about the quixotic medallion? But Rem, you don't need it, otherwise you wouldn't be here now. We didn't know where to find it, Rem.
On and on and on.
On and on and on. Do you ever shut the fuck up?
The quixotic medallion is never really gone. If you close your eyes and look into your mind, for what you seek is what you'll find.
Who are you?
Don't you recognize me, Zack? It is I, Vorak, who also lives within your dreams and fantasies.
Thanks for establishing yourself, bizarre character we've never met before. Is the scary head gone yet?
We're not afraid of you, Laura. Rem Lezar always chases away our fears. Rem, you all went away. But why is Vorak still here?
I am here because I never left.
It's fucking hard to get down that low. Oh my god, it now. Fuck. So Vorak informs our gang that he knows where the medallion is, but he's not going to tell them where it is because if they don't get it back before nightfall, then Rem Lezar will die forever.
Rem, Vorak has the quixotic medallion.
It is not there. Only I, Vorak, know where the quixotic medallion is hidden, and only I will have it when the sun goes down.
Vorak, give it back
Or what, little Zack?
And I guess him and Vorak are like arch enemies or whatever, so that's what he wants. And I actually think it's a pretty smart plan because you can't really beat the location of something out of a floating head, so it's a pretty smart plan. You know, Vorak seems like a smart guy. I think I'm Team Vorak.
What makes you so sure they won't be able to find it before the sun goes down, Vorak?
It is hidden at the highest point that the mind can go.
Vorak, why did you say that? Why did you say that, Vorak? I mean, you could have just not said anything. You could have just kept your big floating fucking mouth shut. So, because of Vorak's big mouth, the gang knows where to look. High up places. They begin kind of brainstorming where they think it might be, different high up places, and it is at this point in the movie that it just gives up, basically.
Think about what Vorak said, Zack. None of those places are within our reach. It has to be hidden here, on Earth.
Well, the highest point I can think of would have to be the large mountains in the wilderness.
No, it would have to be the tall buildings in New York City.
It turns into like a clip show. At first I thought it was artwork for the movie or something, but the more times I see it, I've realized that it's just stills from the movie with like Photoshop filters on them.
But Rem, how are we going to agree? I really think that buildings are higher, and Zack really believes mountains are.
Differences of opinion are fine, and it's important to stand behind what you believe in. But you can still work together. Giving in a little doesn't mean giving up.
I enjoyed the message here from Rem. People can have different opinions, and it's important to respect them. That being said, I don't think that an argument of which is taller, mountains or buildings, is an opinion-based thing, because that has an objective answer, which is that mountains are much, much taller. They decide that they should start with buildings, which is the incorrect choice, but whatever. They end up heading to New York looking for the tallest building they can.
Look, that building is really high.
That's not it. That's the Empire State Building.
It's really tall.
Certainly is.
But the building my dad showed me is much taller, and there are two of them.
Two of them?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like twins. Two separate buildings, almost as high as you can imagine.
I don't know if this is really the time to teach kids about 9/11, Rem Lezar.
Zack is just making up stories.
No, really, I saw them.
We believe you, Zack. Don't we, Ashley?
Of course. I'm sorry I questioned you, Zack.
It was your idea to look at buildings, and now you're gonna hit on my boy Zack just for never forgetting? For shame, Ashley. For shame.
Well, let's go find the Twin Towers.
Don't say it. Do not. Don't. Our gang decides to cut through Central Park while looking for the Twin Towers, and they end up running into some pretty wacky characters.
I'm searching high, not low, as high as the mind can go. I feel a breeze, it's heading our way.
Hey, I'm not trying to offend anyone, I hold nothing against them, I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers, but I just gotta point out, these guys here in the park, they gay.
We've got it all, and I believe it's right. Sharing our dreams and our passion under sky shining bright. We've got it all, day and night. Sky shining bright, we've got it all. Out of sight.
Rem Lezar, man, you can't start doing that when the hip-hop music starts playing. Come on, man. Wait, I thought of a joke.
We've got it all, day and night. Sky shining bright, we got it all. Out of sight. We've got it wrong, I believe it's right. We'll share our dreams and our passions. The sky shining bright, we've got it all. Out of sight.
Okay, hold up. Fit check. This guy, my boy right here, he fucking woke up and chose drip. Holy shit.
I believe it's right. We'll share our dreams and our passions. The sky shining bright, we got it all. Out of sight.
I'm not trying to hate, but this guy is way too into playing the violin there. You know, I never would have expected that this is where my life would end up, but here we are, looking at a frame of Rem Lezar staring up at the Twin Towers.
Look to the very top. Is that the highest point of imagination?
Is that the highest point of imagination?
Look, Vorok, man, I know what you're thinking, okay? It's not gonna be worth it, okay? Just come back down, okay? It's not, the joke is in bad taste, okay? Just get away from the towers, alright? Let's just take a step back.
The towers were built by human beings, always imagining higher, and forever building higher. You will not find the quixotic medallion here.
The gang realize that they need to think even taller, so obviously, they go to the only place they can think of, which is just a random ass fucking woods.
Now close your eyes.
They then begin to sing about caves. Don't we need to be thinking high? Aren't caves like famously very low? You guys aren't even in a cave, you're just wandering around the woods. The gang starts talking about Vorok, and we get a little background on the floating tyrant.
Why did Vorok steal the medallion?
He took it out of hate.
Why does he hate so much?
Well, as Vorok would tell it, he hates because no one has ever really liked him. People have only been afraid of him.
During the song, we see that Vorok puts like a blue and red cross to block the path, you know, which I assumed was meant to confuse them, because that's what logic and reason would dictate, right? I'm sorry, but I just have to ask the question. Huh? Yeah, I guess there are now 2 Rem Lezars, each walking with a kid, and so of course when the kids realize that they're separated, they get very concerned.
Rem, where's Ashley? Where could she have gone? Ashley! Ashley!
I'll take you back before the sun goes down. I won't leave you in the darkness all alone.
But what about Zach, Rem? What if we can't find him? He's probably scared all alone.
Only that he won't find you.
Do the Rem Lezars know that they split, or do they each think that they're the one and only? Because I'm going to assume that they each think that there's only one of them, which to me is worrisome because of the lack of concern each of them shows for losing the kids. Oh no, Rem. We lost Ashley. I'm sure she's fine, Zach. She's just lost in this random-ass woods that I teleported you to, in which no one knows you are here, and if I were to leave you, you would die. Well, we gotta find her, Rem. What if she got hurt? Then it would be what she deserves. Why do you say that? You see, Zach, I never liked that stupid bitch. Zach and Rem Lezar are walking by a river when they notice the medallion just floating over it.
No, Zach! It's not real!
I can reach it!
Bro, look at how shallow that river is. I don't think you need to scream that much.
Rem, Zach needs us!
Ashley, believe in Zach. You can do it.
Ashley! Zach! Rem Lezar!
Looks like we're all together again.
This is some grade A kid show bullshit. Anytime that in one of these shows the solution to anything is just belief, I want to put a gun in my mouth.
What do we do now, Rem Lezar?
Together, we can do anything.
Yo, this is definitely me when someone defeats my evil plan through the power of belief. Just...
We could do anything, Zora! Anything! We have the power to imagine our way! We'll imagine you two and you'll never be able to fight anyone ever again!
Hate is contagious, and you're catching it.
oh shit, do we need to break out our PPE again? Fuck.
Warlock, please help Rem Lezar! Please help us find the quixotic medallion! We don't want to be afraid of you! We don't want to hate you!
He always reacts to things in the best way possible.
Please, Warlock! We want to even try to like you!
Like me? Like me? No one has ever liked me.
Hello, Mario.
Through the power of love, they were able to turn Vorok into Scarce.
Warlock, can't you give Rem Lezar back the quixotic medallion before the sun goes down?
The place it is hidden is still too high for me to reach. Good night, my friends, and thank you.
He said, thanks for being my friend. Also, I can't help you. Bye. The kids find out that the highest thing is love, which just honestly pisses me off.
From within your mind, no one else can find the love that you inspired. From the very start, hidden in your heart, it is love that is even higher.
Love is contagious, and you have both caught it.
Oh, dude, you caught fucking love? Ew. Wait, what? Was it all a dream?
I think I found them, both the boy and the girl. Zach and Ashley.
That's us.
that's Rem Lezar, but he's a cop. What, is that a coincidence, or what is happening? I really don't understand this, but the cop ends up taking both the kids home to their parents.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I love you both.
Where did you get this, sweetheart?
Oh no, don't do that, officer. That's not a good look. Look, all I'm saying is, maybe you should look into the police officer that two kids say looks like their imaginary friend.
Where did you find it?
Someplace very high.
Did you find it in a tree?
Even higher than that.
I think you better get some sleep now, son.
Did you guys notice that the mom is like, higher than a tree? Bullshit. Both of the kids end up going to bed and singing a little song about their medallion.
Tells me that you're real.
In your heart I live forever. In your dreams we'll be together, you and I.
You know, after all we've been through, it still creeped me out to see a grown man serenade two kids alone in their bedroom.
I believe the highest point of imagination is love. And most of all, I believe in me. And most of all, I believe in me.
Brother, well done. Oh, how I do love the theater. But that is the end of the movie, and my honest opinion, all joking aside, is that honestly, I kind of fuck with it. The music is jarring a lot of the time, sure, but it's actually really catchy and kind of a lot of fun, like the rap in Central Park.
We got it on, I believe it's right. We'll share our dreams and our passions. The sky shining bright, we got it all. Out of sight.
Extremely catchy, I think. Like, maybe it's because I've just seen this thing, you know, so many times while making this, but I just find that song gets stuck in my head quite a bit. The message is also a great one, you know, it's like, you can have an imagination. It's important to have these things, you know, be yourself, but also listen to your parents, listen to your teachers, and I think that has a lot of value compared to just one or the other. I want to thank you all so much for watching and making it this far in the video. If you've seen Rem Lezar, I'd love to know what you think about it. If you haven't seen it, there is a link down below in the description. It's just free on YouTube, so I fully recommend you go and check it out. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, once you've seen it, let me know. What's your favorite song? Do you also think that Rem Lezar is kind of creepy? Would you kiss Vorok on the lips like I would, you know? Let me know down below. If you've enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave it a like, and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and make sure you ring that bell icon so you never miss an upload. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I have enjoyed making it. For everyone who stuck around this long, here is whatever this is.
In your heart I live forever. In your dreams we'll be together. I bet you never dreamed of seeing me here. Why don't you take a seat? Who are you?
Rem Lezar. Who are you?
We'll get to that in a moment. I think the more important question is, what are you doing here?
I'm thinking about buying the house.
You're thinking about buying the house?
Yes sir, I am. That's why I came in here, because I'm trying to buy the house. And I mean, I didn't know anyone was going to be in here. I'm sorry, I didn't disturb your sleeping.
So you just came into the house that you're thinking about buying, went all the way upstairs in your blue superhero costume, into the bedroom, and then started singing in the dark, alone. Is that right?
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds stupid.
Okay, let me try and reword it then. You're a 35-year-old man who has come to see a little boy. How does that sound?
What little boy? I'm thinking about buying this house. I don't know nothing about no little boy.
So you're telling me you're not here to see a little boy?
I would never. Ever.
Well, unfortunately, Ren, I know you're lying to me.
I don't lie.
Ren, I have the chat logs. You said here, part of the joy that I get from this boy. What did you mean by that?
I meant like, I'm proud of him. His achievements bring me joy, you know?
You told him, I'll tuck you in at night.
You know what this is really teaching me?
What's that?
You know, well, it's really just teaching me that I should stop trying to help other people.
Why is that?
Because, you know, I tried to help this little boy, you know, I tried to be his imaginary guardian and, you know, protect him from evil and from fear. And, you know, this is the things I get. It's just, you know, it's really just showing me that I should stop caring.
Okay, well, it says here that our decoy said, wanting to find what I feel in my mind is the place I long to be. To which you responded, come on and take my hand. Why would you respond like that to an 8-year-old boy?
It was a role-playing server, okay? I thought he was role-playing as an 8-year-old boy, and I was role-playing as his imaginary guardian, okay? Now can I please leave?
Oh, you're free to go whenever you like.
Wish you told me that before I sat down.
But before you leave, I have to tell you. I'm Fizz Hansen with Dayline NBC, and we're doing a story on imaginary friends turned real problem. You can bring the cameras out now.
Get those fucking cameras out of my face right now! Rem Lezar certainly was an interesting character. He was the most interesting interview I've ever had by far. He really thought he was helping those kids. This particular episode was filmed before we actually had law enforcement involved in our investigations, so whenever we interviewed a perp, they were able to freely leave and go to their homes. They would later be called into court to answer for their crimes, but for most of the time I would never see them again, so after my interview with Rem Lezar, I just assumed I would never see him again. 6 hours later, I'm at home, I get a phone call. I check who it is. The person in charge of investigations, so they say we've got another hit. I come down there, I check it out. It's Rem Lezar. Apparently, he left our interview, and not but a couple hours later decided to go online and look for another young person to find, this time a young girl. Fortunately, he didn't actually find one this time. He was instead captured by one of our decoys, and I was able to get this interview here, so enjoy.
Rem, what am I doing here?
What did I do wrong? I'm just here to get some McDonald's. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just here to get some
Rem,
McDonald's.
I have the chat log again.
Oh, God.
Did you not learn your lesson from last night?
God. Oh, God. Oh,
Why are we back in the exact same position we were yesterday?
Oh, God. Rem Lezar was definitely one of our most interesting perps. He later went on trial and was sentenced to 10 years of prison and 5 years probation. He never made it to it, though, as he was brutally murdered by his cellmate, who just so happened to be a floating head. Good night.
It's going round and going down. You got yourself in a tailspin.